seeing the fire. I was the first person to see the fire because I saw the smoke, and I drove down past the Llama Foundation to a turnabout, and I saw the smoke coming out of San Cristobal. And I turned the truck around. It took me some difficulty. The road was very narrow. And I came back to the same point, and I saw the flames leap up into the trees, and I knew it was all over. And I drove to the Llama Foundation. I said, start packing your things and start ringing the bells, because the bells were the warning sign for fire up here, the big bells at the foundation. The force of it, the speed of it, he said it was like a tornado on its side, because it was coming back and feeding itself like this with flames 100 feet high and etc. Yeah, it's something to experience. I think you don't want to wish it on anyone, but as far as the transformative quality of something of this intensity, I can say for myself that I was definitely transformed, and the transformation of my coming back into whoever I was after this fire, much of it had to do with this drum and doing this drum over the year and a half afterwards. And the tree at the Llama Foundation, this tree was approximately 8,900 feet and was 4 feet in diameter at the base. It was the biggest cottonwood in the whole range that I knew of. And it was a magnificent tree. I mean, it was huge, branches going every which way. Of course, it was being fed by the Llama Spring, and the water at the Llama Foundation is some of the best water up in this region. It runs year round, like our acequia here. And so that tree was watered more than most trees. There were other cottonwoods around that tree, but obviously this was the oldest and the biggest. I have no idea how old that tree was. There was no rings to count or anything like that. It's an amazing instrument. It is a being. We feel like it's the mother, like I said earlier. It is the big mamu. It's the ma. It is the thunder womb of the rebirth of the mountain, okay, from the fire. And it is that's how we imagined the drum, not as we first imagined it, but as we were carving it and making it, we kept thinking of it in those terms, that it was the mother, it was the rebirth, it was the tool, it was the instrument that would allow this place to come back from a devastation, a disaster, basically. And, I feel real strong about that this drum came from that disaster and was a tool of rebirth.